everybody. We're in northeastern Clinton Central School, and we're watching a rehearsal of the Doug LaValley band that's going to be playing here tonight at the NCCS Auditorium, the 21st of January. The lady singing is Norma LaValley Bigor of Moores, New York. She'll be one of the guest singers tonight.
And I'm crazy for loving you. Yeah.
When the rehearsal is over, we'll be talking with Doug LaValley about himself, his life here in the North Country when he lived here in West Shazy, then going on into Nashville, and what he's doing today as he travels around the country. So please stay tuned to Hometown Cable. I'm Bob Venn, Calvin Castan on the camera, and the noise you don't hear in the background is the band has stopped right now. Thanks for tuning in.
Evergreen, doodle log cabin made of earth and wood. Lived a country boy named Johnny B. Good. He never learned to read or write so well, but he could play the guitar just like ringing the bell. Well, go, go, Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go, Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go. I said, go, Johnny, be good. Way back to the woods among the evergreen, little log cabin made of earth and wood. Lived a country boy named Johnny B. Good. He never learned to read or write so well, but he could play the guitar just like ringing the bell. Well, go, go, Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go. I said, go, Johnny, be good. I think they know this one.
I'll always love you, though I know you can't be true. Right or wrong, I'll keep on dreaming, though I'm filled with the same sad regrets. All along I knew I'd lose you, 'cause I know you can't be true. Right, my heart, I'll always love you. Right or wrong, I'm still in love with you.
While we're waiting for Doug LaValley to finish up the practice and to come and tell us a little bit about the trip, we have another one of their, you call it the band, your concert, and your name?
Who are you asking? Oh, you asking me?
Yeah, what's your name?
Well, you have to let us know who you're talking to.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of folks get mixed up, you know. They say I'm the dummy, but I'm a little doll. He's the dummy.
Thanks very much.
Well, my name is Jeffrey Dolbean, and I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. And this here's Rick Scott.
I can speak for myself.
Yeah, that you don't make much sense.
Thanks a lot.
So what did you like to know?
Well, tell us a little bit about, are you part of the band in all the concerts?
Yeah, we're part of the band.
Oh, you're going to talk to me, okay.
Yeah, because like I said, he don't make no sense.
Jeffrey, just behave yourself.
I know, it's good. Yeah, we work with Doug, and what we're doing, we're down here, and we're doing a thing called school aid, you know. We do these little shows, and we have a percentage so that kids can make money to go on trips or whatever they'd like to do.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun.
Well, how old are you, Jeffrey?
Oh, God, I'm 103.
103?
Yeah, my whole family lived at the old, like my Uncle George.
Yeah.
Uncle George got married when he was 97.
He was 97. Why would he want to get married at 97?
He didn't want to get married, Rick. He had to.
Well, how long have you been working with Rick, Jeffrey?
Well, I didn't know this, Dunny. Come on, be nice. You trying to make a fool out of me? No, you did it all by yourself. Thank you. I've been working with Rick, oh my gosh, let me see, about 3 years now.
3 years, huh?
Yeah, 3 years.
Did you have an owner before that? Did you have another partner before that?
No, I'm his illegitimate son.
Okay, all right. Well, Rick, you living in Nashville?
Yeah, well, I'm living in Nashville now.
Okay. And are you traveling all around the country?
Oh, we're traveling all around the country doing shows like this, different schools, like Jeffrey said.
Okay.
It's a new program we just instituted, Doug's idea.
A lot of schools,
Yeah,
that's
a whole
the
lot
idea?
and we're going to be coming back down here, I think, probably in April sometime. And we'll be doing schools, and then Jeffrey and I are going to be doing some, some little things, like a little drug thing for kids, like the ages like 5 on through 12 and things like that. Hopefully we can do something good in his life. Well,
I think he just pinched me. Would he do a thing like that?
Would he do what?
Yeah, he pinched. Did you pinch me?
No, I would. I'll pinch girls, but not guys. I ain't
You
that
don't.
way at
Oh,
all.
excuse
No,
me.
no,
Oh, you're not
no,
like
no.
that, eh?
Oh,
Oh.
no. Not even on Thursdays.
I could have swore that you pinched me.
No, I wouldn't do nothing like that. If you were a girl, you'd be in big trouble, though.
Are you a singer, or do you play the band at all also?
Well, Rick tried to sing, and he couldn't make it. That's why he got me.
But you're a big part of the concert, obviously, right?
Well, we hope so. We
Yeah.
gotta have fun.
Yeah, well, how long of a performance do you have in the concert tonight?
Oh, we'll probably do 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes. It all depends. We just play it by ear.
Yeah? Are you a comedian, too? Do you tell jokes? No jokes?
I'm not funny. No, not at all.
No? Well, I heard that you said something about our principal, Bob Musso, here recently. Is that true?
Oh, no, I never say anything ugly about God.
No?
No, I never say anything bad. I just told the truth.
What was the truth,
That he's ugly.
Jeffrey?
Oh, you told me never to tell a lie. What else would you like to know?
Well, let's see. Well, how many performances do you do in an average week?
Well, on a good week can I do 3 or 4.
3 or
Just
4
on
nights a
weekends.
week?
Yeah, on the weekends.
Mostly weekends?
Yeah, mostly weekends, because nobody comes out during the week.
They don't come out as much during the week?
No, they don't do too much during the week.
Even to come and see you, they don't come out as much?
Well, we haven't had that much publicity on it yet. Once we get going, it'll probably get a little bit better.
Okay, well listen, thanks very much for talking with us here on
Well, you're quite
Hometown
welcome.
Cable. That's Rick Scott and Jeffrey Bodine.
Jeffrey Bodine.
See you later, Jeff.
Oh, catch you later. Have a good time now. Bye. Yes,
you saw Calvin had a camera on this man as he was practicing, and the rest of the band was put together here for this concert tonight. And your name is?
I don't know. I'm suffering from Alzheimer's.
Doug LaValley.
Where is it?
Right here.
Okay.
Doug LaValley. What are you doing up in this area, Doug?
Well, I just come up to visit friends, and actually I've come up to put together plans for a concert at the Crate Center on July 1st. I don't know what I'm going to have for a lineup yet, but we're planning to bring another big show to the Crate.
Uh-huh.
And I figured as long as I was here, I've got another program that we're doing around the country called Operation School Aid, where we go and play the high schools or grade schools, wherever they got an auditorium, to help raise money for classes or for schools or for education in general.
Mm-hmm. How many of those can you do in a year, say, like for schools?
It could probably conceivably go up to about 300 a year.
300?
Mm-hmm.
You do it nearly every day.
Well, you'd be doing 3 shows a week.
Wow. Okay, well, while we're talking here, we better get, because you're not just a entertainer that came into the area to see about the Crate Center. You came home, so to speak.
Well,
Is that
I came
correct?
home because, yes, I grew up
You
here.
grew up here. You grew up in where in the area?
Well, we moved to Plattsburgh. I'm originally from West Virginia. I was born there.
Uh-huh.
And when I was not old enough to even know what was going on, my folks moved to Plattsburgh, and then we ended up in West Shazy, and I went to high school in Moores.
You did, huh?
So I'm pretty much a native.
You're a native of the area, absolutely. And you started singing when you were real young, did you?
Well, I started I was about 16, and when in 1950, I went on my first big road tour with a guy that was a real big star at the time, Wilf Carter, or some folks knew him as Montana Slim. And from that, I went on and worked with Hawkshaw Hawkins, and then I came back here to Plattsburgh and started a radio show.
We remember.
And from radio, we went into television, and then about 1957, I decided to, we moved on from here and went to Boston, where I did a lot of radio and television work in Boston, Massachusetts, and I did my first recording there. And from there, I went to the Wheeling Jamboree, and years later, from the Wheeling Jamboree, the Grand Ole Opry.
Been good to you, hasn't it?
It's had its ups and downs.
You've been good to it, too?
Well, I love the business, and there's been times, like when I was up here before, I was trying to get things happening, and it came at the time, a point in my career when everything was going so good that you think it's never going to end, and all of a sudden you run out of money and you run out of friends, and I've tried to so many times to make things happen in this part of the country, because like I said, I'm practically a native here, although I haven't lived here for years. And I would like to see something big time happen here. Like I've traveled all over the country, and every place else in the country, they've got big time entertainment on a regular basis. And for me to bring that kind of entertainment up here, it costs a lot of money, and every time I try something like that and the people don't turn out, I lose.
Yeah, is there what reason do you think it could be? We don't know why that when you have the shows at Crate that they don't turn out the way they should. They've had some excellent people, excellent
I really
shows.
don't know. The last show we did at the Crate was in '89. We had Farron Young and Tammy Wynette. We had a fairly good success on that one. I haven't been up here since, and I really don't know. I can't tell you, but I know we're working now on gambling with another one July 1st, and if that works out, then I'll probably bring 2-3 a year up here.
Of your own, you have a group of how many in your band?
Well, no, not just my own show.
Oh, you mean others?
Well, my road show, we carry 7 people. That's a self-contained band with the bus and everything, and I play the schools in the smaller venues with that. But for the big shows, like this one in July, I'm probably toying with the idea of Legends of the Grand Ole Opry by bringing people up like Porter Wagner, I think everybody knows, and Porter Wagner, Connie Smith, Johnny Russell, Jack Green, Bobby Bear, and maybe one new artist that is just starting to become known. Like these new kids, they come out so fast. But the one thing that I want to do different, these artists that come up to play the show will have a certain amount of tickets that people can purchase, which are, the more higher price seats, so to speak, where those folks can, an hour before the show, where I'll have all the stars out there where they can talk with them and have their pictures taken and visit with them, like we do at Fanfare. I think a lot of folks would like to get close to you and talk to you.
Right.
And there's too many of them that, and I've seen them come and go every day. That, they're trying to make their break, and they'll do anything to get there. And as soon as they get to be a big star, they won't sign autographs.
You've noticed that, huh?
I've noticed that. And
yes, ball players, baseball players. You can't talk to them afterwards.
Well, I'm a ex-baseball player, and I love baseball, and I still like to go and see it. But the players today, they're nothing but spoiled brats.
Well.
The multi-millionaires playing games, and it's the fan that pays for it.
Yep. Now tell me, you mentioned you love this type of thing, but it's not all gravy. It's not all easy, is it? Tough life?
No, it's well, you have to be able to ride with the ups and downs to be in it. Of course, like I say, it's been my career. It's been good to me. It's been kicked me in the butt. It's been up and down. I had a period of maybe 6 or 7 years where it was really bad.
Now, Doug, when you get a person like yourself, you are good times, you're making money, and then other times you're not making money, and there's going to come a time where you're not going to want to go on a road every week. It's going to be tough. Have you accumulated anything where you've invested where you won't have to be traveling all your life?
Right. Well,
you working on that?
Yeah, I've got investments. I've got a recording studio.
Oh, right. Okay.
Stay
with it.
I also manage other acts, and when you take a certain amount of your profits and you invest into something that's going to make money for you.
Right. When the good times, you don't just spend it like they say. People,
No,
easy come, easy go.
No, I've learned from doing that.
Oh, right.
You know, when I had it, everybody was my friend. When I didn't have it, everybody wanted to kick me.
Yeah. Now, with this group tonight, there's nobody here that plays in your band on a regular basis.
No, but the group that's here tonight are, in my opinion, the cream of the crop of the musicians from this area. And this area has always had great musicians.
Huh.
And fortunately, I was able to call each one that happened to be open for tonight and put them together, which is unusual.
Well, they also know you, and I'm sure they respect you. And now, when we think, I think we'd be remiss if we didn't have you mentioned, and we know we can't mention them all. We don't mean to leave anybody out, but 7 or 8 people that you've played with up here in your times in the area that you can remember that we should all remember, like the Lytles, for instance. Did you ever play?
Well, the Lytle family, and definitely Smiley Willette,
Smiley
and
Willette.
Joe Mayo, and Red Monette, and there was Sparky Gillen, Tex Montana. There was a lot of people, Eddie Owens. There was a lot of people in country music that were playing it before it was cool, and even when television broke in. And I think that Smiley Willette and the Sunset Ramblers, you know, in their time, they dressed nice,
Yep.
they looked nice, they did the part, and they had as good a band as there was in country music anywhere at the
Did
time.
you ever play with them? You played with them in their band?
Well, I did work some shows with them.
Uh-huh. Yep, and
We,
then...
we always had a kind of a friendly rivalry going. Smiley always had the best band.
You didn't tell him that then.
Oh, he knew it. I didn't have to tell him.
He knew it.
He knew it.
Smiley's been in the hospital. We heard he is home, and we hope he's feeling better. And he's still around here, you know. We're trying to do a story with him because they're legends in the area. Let's face it, you know, they were legends. I heard you were up here when he got the award.
Well, I guess you might say so.
Yeah, did you give him you were involved?
Well, I was part of the catalyst,
Uh-huh.
bringing it to the attention of the mayor that some kind of award should be awarded to people like Smiley and Owl for what
Yep.
they did in country music here.
Yeah, you know, another thing while we're at it here is that you don't only sing the songs, you write some of your own songs.
Well, I have written in the past. Lately, I'm not doing much writing, and the singing that I'm doing is I'm singing most of the old songs, some of my records, some of somebody else's, and once in a while I do a copy of a new artist.
You ever have to have a cheat sheet to remember the words?
Not when I'm performing. I have to have it when I learn it, but I don't like to go out and sing a song until I know it.
Uh-huh. And then you don't forget it after once you've got it, it's yours?
No, sometimes you forget it.
All right, I guess that's about it. We know you've only got a little over an hour and a half. You're going to be back up here for the performance tonight. And thank you very much for taking the time to talk with us. Yeah, mention who's going to be with you on the band
All right.
tonight.
Well, the band members are Walt Latour on bass and Ed Nolder on piano, Kevin Shatraw on drums, Leon Langto, his fans used to know him as String Bean, on guitar, and Eric O'Hara on steel guitar, and Norma LaValley is making a guest appearance, and Jeffrey, I think you already met.
Oh, we
Jeffrey.
met him outside, yeah. Now, Norma LaValley's not your sister. You're
No.
not bringing in relatives in this
No.
program, are you, here?
No, like I explained before, there's a lot of LaValleys up here that we may be related somewhere along the line, but not that I know.
But you spell it the same, and
You spell
one
it the same.
LaValley's as good as the other? Good people.
One LaValley's as good as the other, and they're all my brothers and sisters anyway.
Anything else you can think of, Calvin, that you thought we could cover here? About cover it, and he'll be taping, I guess, your performance tonight, and we wish you the best of luck. You got no problems. It's tough to get 5 guys like this right off the street that haven't been playing together and been with you and do something like that.
Oh yeah, it's tough because you're doing songs that that you're not used to playing together.
Yeah.
So you rehearse, and
This is the only rehearsal you
This
had
is
to
the
have
only
do.
rehearsal we have.
2 hours here,
Yeah.
2.5 hours. Huh?
and so tonight when the show comes on, I told them let's just get up there and have fun.
That's all. People aren't coming here to expect that it's not your own band. You mention that at all, do you? Not that you're saying if we're not as good as we should be, forgive us. You're not going to say that because that's not going to happen.
Well, we're as good as we can be, and we're going to have fun. And I
Okay.
hope that the people that come have fun. That's
I
what-
think someone is telling us something here, so we'll say goodbye. You're watching Hometown Cable, Bob there. And in the background here, in the blackout here, is Doug LaValley, and you can't come to the show. It'll be all gone by, but we hope you were here for this, and if not, you'll be probably seeing it right here on Hometown Cable. And best of luck to you, Doug, and Thanks again.
Well, thank you.
No wonder that July 1st, you think in Plattsburgh?
Well, tentatively. set for
Tentative July 1st, so you'll be watching more of that. There'll be more advertising on that probably than there was on this. This was a last-minute deal here, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, this was something that was put together just to raise money for the junior class.
Okay. Because usually you play with your own band, not a
Right,
group that come in like this. But you're lucky you're home so you can get these people.
Well, I'm lucky I've got musicians of this caliber that'll come and back me.
Okay. Thanks for tuning in to Hometown Cable.
Bye.
You're telling everybody you let me down. I'm hearing the gossip all over town. But to me, you are saying you love me till you die. Don't make me laugh before I cry. Why don't you tell me things you say behind my back? Things you tell everyone but me. Don't tell me that you love me when I know it's just a lie. Don't make me laugh before I cry. Why don't you tell me things you say behind my back? Things you tell everyone but me. Don't tell me that you love me when I know it's just a lie. Don't make me laugh before I cry. Come along, my pretty little miss, and take a little walk with me. We'll go down by the river bank and find our favorite tree. We'll find a spot and carve our names and share a little laugh or two. Then I'll take you by the hand and tell you I love you. We'll go home and to be real happy. We'll go tell your mama and your pappy. We'll get married in the spring. I've even bought the ring. We'll build a cute little house in the country, and I'll make love to you. I'll be as happy as a man can be if I've even bought the rain. We'll build a cute little house in the country, and I'll make love to you. We'll be as happy as a man can be if you'll just say I do. I'm looking for a place to hide my teardrops, where no one else will notice when I cry. I'm looking for a place where there's no happiness, where other people feel the same as I. Since you went away, I've had these lonely blues. It's hard to hide the way I feel for you. Everyone who passes by can see me cry. I try to hide, but where can I run to? Where no one sees my sorrow, not notice all the misery I go through. I'm looking for a place to hide my teardrops. Teardrops, I'm crying over you. Since you went away, I've had these lonely blues. It's hard to hide the way I feel for you. Everyone who passes by can see me cry. I try to hide, but where can I run to? I need a place where no one sees my sorrow, not notice all the misery I go through. I'm looking for a place to hide my teardrops. Teardrops, I'm crying over you. Everybody's doing it, everybody's doing it, everybody's doing it now. But you ain't a-doing it, and I ain't a-doing it. I'll bet you we would know how. Well, the birds all do it, and the bees all do it. They knew how from the start. So honey, why don't you do it, and why don't I do it? Let's fall in love, sweetheart. Well, love can make the world go round, turn the whole world upside down. Love can make you wanna sing, can make you wanna buy the rain. Well, everybody's doing it, everybody's doing it, everybody's doing it now. But baby, you're not doing it, and I ain't a-doing it, and I'll bet you we will know how. make the world go round, turn the whole world upside down. Love can make you wanna sing, can make you wanna buy the rain. Well, everybody's doing it, everybody's doing it, everybody's doing it now. So baby, why don't you do it? Why don't we do it? Let's fall in love right now. Let's fall in love right now. Let's fall in love right now. Please believe me when I tell you I could never let you go. Please believe me when I whisper how I really love you so. Stars that shine up in the heavens, with their twinkling eyes so bright, can't compare with all the love you when you kiss and hold me tight. Can't you see how much I need you? Need you with your heart so true. Please believe me when I tell you I could love no one but you.
How reckless can you be when your heart is fancy free? When love to you is just a playtime thing. You play the devil's part and you break another's heart. And I'm asking you, how reckless can you be? You say that the world is a lonely place to live.
sunset ramblers, when Melody Owl sang her songs from the heart. And the crowds they played for with standing room only were well entertained in the state of the art. Smiley Willette played the rhythm and fronted. Jimmy Langto played bass and helped Smiley MC. Herbie Jones played steel, Al beat the drums, and Chillu played the fiddle while Springbean played lead. Chillu's been the king of the North Country fiddlers since the early mid-50s when TV was new. He fiddled and danced and he told funny stories with Smiley and Al and their whole TV crew. How well I remember the old Sunset Ramblers. They sounded and looked great in their tailor-made suits. They'll always be part of the memories I cherish from the early mid-50s when TV was new. Smiley